Well, hello everybody, welcome back to Meadow Grove and the 2 hectare challenge. My name is Simulation for Nation. Hope you're doing very, very well. You joined me on a beautifully sunny, crisp November morning. It is late November. We're about to flip on over into December here. And we're doing something which I, well, didn't really expect to be doing at this stage of November. But here we are. We've been very busy since we were last with you. We have completed the contract, no less. We've finished up all of our groundwork. And we are in a better position now as well. We've been slowly ticking along through with some of our carrots as well, so we can get those to the processing factory. So life is good. We're making some good progress. And yeah, this is a bit of a bonus really what we're about to do today. Didn't see or plan this out, but timing wise it might just work out for the better, and we'll be able to make a little bit of extra money there, which is never a bad thing either. So with that being said, we're just around the corner from the yard. Some of you will be able to see that in the rear view mirror we've got a baler. Which is quite something. We have finished already. We did our own contract for a baling contract already, way over at field 58, which is I cruise up here. Quickly, you might be able to see is very far east from us. But yeah, good contract. Got a lot of money from it, which is great. And we spent a lot of money. We did get ourselves right up to about £80,000 with revenue from some of our sold carrots, which is awesome. But we've gone down again already, and you'll see why in the next episode for some of that. But today we're just focusing on getting this contract done and dusted, because you'll see, look at this, we've got our own silage knocked down, which is ludicrous to think of. But yeah, we're in a position now where we can actually get it done. So we have a Mikhail fusion behind us, and we're going to use that to get ourselves get this all done nice and quickly here. We've got our own mower now. We bought a mower because I knew this was an opportunity, then the contract was there as well, so we kind of paid off already, and so that's good. So we bought that, and then we used the rake from the contract as well to get ourselves all done. And then yeah, decided just to lease this out and see how we get going. So we will do exactly that in just a moment here. First we'll need to do those, we turn ourselves around. Still need to increase that speed. There you go. All right, before we crack on with that, you'll see that this entire field has now grown. The trees are looking good, the grass is coming through as well. But this stage here was drilled a little bit earlier, so it's actually growing to ready for harvest, which is why we've got what appears to be a fairly decent crop on the go. So we'll see if that continues. And then yeah, this stage we're going to leave. When we finish baling and wrapping this, we're going to come up with some fertilizer and stick that on as well across the whole field. And then that will be all looking good too. You'll see as we come on over, as I mentioned there, we did buy our own mower, which was a rather exciting thing to have done at this stage in the day. Alley-oop, alley-oop. And around through the corner here. Yeah, we got our own mower, so we've got a lot of kit now. We're expanding daily. All these carrots are still to sell. We'll probably end up loading up a trailer at the end here, ready to go again. And we've got about 20,000 litres or so being processed through still over at the production facility too. So that is all great. But just, yeah, very, very happy with how the progress is coming along here. So we will continue to see what that looks like as we push her through. And we'll see. But yeah, ultimately, we're going to get this cut down. Even if we just get 10 bales off here, which I think we'll probably get more because we're going to use the smaller bales. But it's pretty cool nonetheless. Anyway, I'm hoping this is about 125 horse, this John Deere. It's going to struggle, but it's all I got. I'm not renting or leasing another tractor for this. So we'll make do. But what we will do is get down a gear here. Let's start about there maybe. And let's see how we get on. Turn on automatic drop. Yes, please. Alright. We're away, folks. We're away. Yeah, it's nice just to have this option. And the plan was always just to get one crop off here before we... missing loads before we get to springtime, where we can late spring, where we can drill in our root crops. But I think what we might do is see if we can, well, we'll definitely get a second crop off here now as well, so that should be good. So yeah, I'm very pleased with how this has developed. Again, it might not bring in much, but it's going to bring in a little bit of extra revenue. I've had a plan as well in place, and I've sourced the idea of how I'm going to do it for what's going to happen in this little bit over here. So we'll look into that one very shortly too, just so I can walk you through that. But yeah, something will be happening there during the winter, and I look forward to showing you what that is like. But yeah, we're pulling this without any issues here really, which is great to see. Got a bailout over there as well, which is handy. Nice little setup. This Mikhail baler as well, by far the cheapest baler to rent from all of the combi wrappers, which is good. Allows us to get going along here nice and easily as well. Beautiful morning, sun's come down. We had a little bit of rain yesterday, but nothing too crazy. You'll see the orchards growing through there as well. Those trees are still producing quite a nice amount of money. So from a productions value, we're doing okay. We have a lot of different options there. If I can just get off the hill before it drops that bale, that'd be grand. Probably going to be a bit tight there though. Certainly down off the severe part of the slope. There you go. And then yeah, what we'll do, I'm thinking rather than just selling these straight off, because I try to sell the bales at the contract, ran into a bit of an issue there, but I might take these to the BGA and just stick them into there and sell it directly off once they've fermented. So that might be an easier way to do it. We're still should make quite a bit of money if it that way as well. Not bad looking baler, this one actually. There's been a lot of different variations of the Mikhail baler coming through, but this fusion looks probably one of the better ones so far. Could still do with a few tweaks, but available on King Mods for anyone who is looking for it. And then yeah, we haven't really got too much left to crack out here. It won't take too long to get this field done at all. And then yeah, like I say, we'll split the fertilizer across the whole field. I need to check to see what our values are looking like there anyway, but it'd be good to get that done. And then we can just kind of leave this field through until the spring there. And get another relatively good crop off of it as well. We'll just go around there without knocking that bale if we can. Oh, expertly done. Look at that. Lovely stuff. So I wasn't really planning on doing too many contracts, but it just kind of fell right. We were a little bit of a lull in terms of work that we could do. And obviously everything was drilled and we were slowly just feeding the processing plant. I'm typically at the moment taking 1 trailer load a day. So by that, we've probably got about another 3 days to go. So it'll take us through December. But there's still a lot of money coming off that, which is great. And what that leads us to being into a position of course, you dropped that there, was that, you know, we're financially, we're getting better and better. What we'll do is probably pay off a big chunk of the loan again. But, you know, we've also reinvested some of that money into a little bit of a winter business plan so we can keep ourselves going, which is going to be something, like I say, you'll see in the next episode there. But we've been able to reinvest that money again. So we're looking good from a machinery standpoint. The business is looking okay. So we're really starting to set ourselves up here for success. When you look at the machines that we've got, we don't particularly need anything else right now. Of course, in the springtime, we will need to look into planting equipment. And then when we do that, part of me thinks, well, I go backwards here. There will be a discussion around which tractor we're going to have to rent. I have an idea now. I just don't have it in game, but I've seen one. We could do the Fiat. That would work, but there might be another option there as well, so we'll see. I like to keep it with the slightly older machines here as well where we can, so we will see what that looks like. Yeah. Let us know what you think we should do. We've obviously only got the 2 hectares, but we're looking good like this. And I want us to get through at least the first year of having just 2 hectares, and then we can make a decision if we want to expand again. I've been thinking about how we're going to do it as well from an establishment standpoint with this field. And I've got an idea which should work. And it'll allow us to be pretty simple. And it could also allow us to perhaps exchange or trade in our current harvester and go up to the bigger one there. So that's what we might look at. And if we do, then that can speed things up a little bit there for us. But yeah, we will of course be going for 3 different crop types in here. And there's a fair few bales on here actually as well, not to be sniffed at. We'll stack these in the corner of the field for now. We'll come back to them when it's when they're fermented and we can sell them on. But yeah, it's not looking too bad at all. We've got the pallet forks on the JCB, so we don't need to worry about that. Yeah, we can get these all done. We'll shift them quickly and then we can look at getting the fertilizer put onto here. And that's it done. As easy as that. And yeah, I'm not looking too bad. We'll park this up. We're going to have a look at our work, see how we're getting on. JCB will quickly just load up the fertilizer spinner as well. And then we can actually just clear those bales pretty quickly. And we're all set for now as well. We'll just park this. This is going to have to get another load on, ready to take away. And then when we take this one away, there should be another load of pallets of soup ready to take it back over to the sell point as well. So the cycle continues. What's the corner of my shed? I haven't actually checked it to see either if there's anything of note to look at in the sales, but there wasn't. All right, done and done and done. We will, it's not going to take too much to fill up, but we'll get it filled up anyway. And then, yeah, we're ready to go. Clear up some bales and get the show on the road here. All right, one at a time. Well, this might actually go, not quite. There you go. All right, well, we'll just stick this into the shed as well with the seed that we have left over. We won't be gathering up too many bags of fertilizer anytime soon, so we'll probably just stick this one in here for now. Easy does it. There you go. All right, on to some bales. Get that field cleared. Who thought clearing silage bales from my own field in November? But here we go. Yeah, lots of work. I'm so pleased that I took the plunge to get this. I've put quite a bit of time on so far. It's just a little bit easier than fiddling around with the rear loader on the back of that Massey. But it just allows everything to be a little bit more manageable, really, and taking like trailer loads of material away to the processing, just much easier. But pair pallet focusing on it right now. There's a few other bits and pieces maybe arriving soon, but you'll find out why and what for in the next episode when we'll be in the end of December. But yeah, it's just a lot easier. Okay, so we'll probably stick these all the way down here. Bale number 10 is coming in, and we're just kind of not stacking them very neatly, just sticking them in the corner out of the way. 10 bales, you know, not the end of the world. It's a lot more, 35,000 liters of silage, which will go to the BGA at some stage or another. So yeah, very happy with that. If we get, obviously we'll get a lot more off this than when we come to harvest it in the spring. So last bale didn't want to leave. Yeah, I'm very pleased with it actually. We'll take it and then we will see what we get off it. So it's a nice way to multi-crop the field, and without really sticking too many inputs in there either. So that's all good. And yeah, let's get this, we'll get the tractor out and put some fertilizer on this whole field now as well, and we should see how we're looking. So ultimately, yeah, very, very pleased, and it'll allow us to give us a little bit more of an income as well. So I'm hoping that like in January, so we should be able to get that away to the BGA. We'll see what it's looking like. But overall, very, very impressed, and we made some good strides. I will be filling up and taking away another load of boxes today. But we'll do that one off camera as we always do, and then we'll see. We'll be getting ourselves ready for the next winter project, which you'll see and learn more about over the course of the next episode there. So that should be good. And yeah, let's just jump into the beast of the Massey and we can get ourselves going. Please don't be too heavy. There you go. Let's just make sure variable rate is deactivate automatic. No, we don't want to do that, so we're going to leave that to do its thing. Cruise along in second here, and we're laughing. Yeah, very, very happy with how we're doing here. I'm probably going to just get this all done, and then we will see how we're looking for the winter there. But yeah, ultimately, am I all plugged in here? No, you see, I will need a PTO to be able to do anything here. Alright, well, we are spreading, so we're going to just get cracking through this and see just how much we can do. So I will leave it here. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed as we fly along through the end of November, coming into December here. Lots to happen, lots of things to look into, and we'll let you know how we get going with that as well. If you have enjoyed and if you yet to do so, please give this a thumbs up and consider subscribing to more from Simulation Fallen Nation. It really does help out an awful lot, and we will see you all in the next one. Until then, thank you very much for watching. Do stay safe, enjoy what you're doing, and we'll catch you next time.